Last year I grew alien carrots. Seriously, they were alien carrots. Not only were they short and stumpy, but the larger ones were all twisted and gnarled. All I wanted was some nice looking carrots to cook with. Danielle, what did I do wrong?
So Sarah, you grew some pretty weird looking carrots last year,
You
huh?
better believe it.
I've grown some definite deformed carrots in my day, but really the reason that they look like that is for one of three reasons. The first is that your soil was too rocky. The second was that you possibly didn't thin as well as you should have. And the third is that you might not have been as consistent with your watering as you should have been.
Well, I was really religious about watering them, and I filled the beds with a really nice mix of compost and topsoil, but I probably was not all that good about thinning them. I tried, but I still had really haphazardly spaced carrots.
All right, so what we're going to do this year to make sure that the thinning is the way that it should be is we're going to try an old farmer's trick.
Okay, so this year I got a whole rainbow of carrot seeds. I like my food colorful. Got some orange, some yellow, some purple. Should I just dig a trench in a straight line and sprinkle the seeds in?
All right, so that's one way of doing things. But then once the carrots start to sprout, you want to come in with scissors and cut out the green tops, leaving behind carrots that are spaced about 1 inch apart.
That seems like such a waste. I couldn't bring myself to do that much thinning last year.
Yeah, and the bad part is sometimes that can attract a bad bug called the carrot fly. So we should probably do a different method.
All right, what else do you have?
This one involves sand. Because carrot seeds are so teeny tiny, the best thing to do is to mix them with something else so you can evenly space them, but then not have to go back through and thin. Your ratio should be about 60% sand to 40% seeds. And when you go to sow the seeds, just let the sand pour out of your hands, and this should semi-evenly space them.
That makes sense. All right, let's get started.
Okay, so before you're sold on the sand method, I have an idea that the inner chef in you might like a little bit better.
Go on.
All right, so that's to mix your carrot seeds with radish seeds.
Won't the two crops crowd each other out?
Actually, no, they won't crowd each other out because the carrots develop much slower and sprout much slower than the radishes. So when the radishes start to sprout and develop, you come through, pluck them out, eat them, and that leaves space for your carrots to develop very nicely. And then you get two crops out of one space.
Two crops in the space of one? That's my kind of gardening.
Great, so let's get to mixing. So all we need to do is mix these two seeds 50-50. See how much larger the radish seeds are than the carrot seeds?
Yep.
So mix them all up. Now we're ready to plant. To make a planting row for your carrots, make a 1/2 inch indentation in the soil with the tip of your trowel. It really shouldn't be that deep. Sprinkle in your seeds slowly, trying to keep the seeds in a straight line. Rows should be spaced approximately 5 to 6 inches apart. Then cover the seeds with a sprinkling of soil. Don't make them too deep.
Okay, so should we water these now or wait until it rains?
No, actually, carrots are super thirsty plants. You're going to water them every morning and every evening until the green tops poke up to be about 1 inch.
Okay. So where's my watering can?
I don't know, I haven't seen it.